How's everybody doing? Welcome back to this week video. This week is a holiday Thanksgiving week in America, so a lot of us have a few days off here. This week is all about showing gratitude and being thankful for the people that love you and care for you. So we have some free time, just enjoying time with our family and friends. So if you guys celebrating, I hope you guys have a wonderful time with your family and friends, and just eat it up. Seeing this week is a Thanksgiving week, I want to do a Q&A video, so that's what I'm going to do today. I have always wanted to do this video a couple weeks ago, but I didn't have a chance. So today I'm gonna answer all the questions that I received from you guys. Most of them. The questions I received is from my community posts, and also some of them is from the comments in my previous videos. I received a few questions in my email as well, so I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can, and I hope after this video you guys get to know me a little bit. If you guys new here, my name is Jonathan. I go by John Cizo. I have my channel up for 9 months now. I have been having so much fun with the YouTube world. I enjoy it so much, and I'm happy to share my my story, my experience, and my daily life with you. Hopefully I will have better contents in the future, and share with you about everything, my thoughts, my opinions, and more. So the first question I have is, what is your ethnicity and your background story? So I was born and raised in Vietnam, so I am Vietnamese. I moved to America in late May 2011. My family was actually the last family from my mom's side moved to America. My childhood basically, was in Vietnam. I miss Vietnam so much, and I would love to visit, one day soon. I haven't been back yet. But anyways, I have 3 siblings. I have one older brother and younger brother, and I have an older sister. I am the third. Middle kids, always weird and gay. I was raised in a very religious family. We are Catholic. We used to go to church a lot of time during the week, and practicing. But seeing I moved out and living alone, I don't practice as much as I did when I, with my family. But I still go to church most Sunday. I go to church with my family on the holidays like Christmas, New Year, or Thanksgiving like this. And I still believe in God. And here, just a little story when I moved to America. First few years, it was definitely hard for me because I did not know any English. And I didn't understand what people speaking, talking, even my teacher. I didn't know what they were teaching me. But the first few years was very hard for me. I was in high school, and I did not have any friends. And high school environment, like if you don't know any English, nobody's gonna talk to you. Like you just literally isolating yourself with a lot of people. But of course I met a couple people. I don't remember who they are now. I feel like I was in hell like the whole time when I was in high school. Anyway, moving forward. The next question. What is your favorite position? CEO? Oh, this is a good question. What is one piece of advice you would give to your younger self? I wouldn't say not to compare myself to other people, and don't care what other people think. And before I used to compare myself to other people's a lot. Like I even make myself stress and overthinking. Like it wasn't healthy for me, and I was always feel that I'm not enough. Like I always have the feeling like I'm a loser, and I compare myself like, why they have this and I don't have that. It's just a lot of going on in my head at that time. What I learned is that everybody's path is different. I mean, what other people's success doesn't mean that it will never happen to me. I just need to focus on myself and work toward my goals. I know that one day it will get into me, as long as I stay consistency. But at the same time, I should not care what other people think. I just want to do what I love, and do the things that I enjoy, and just live my life, and focus on what need to focus. That wouldn't be the advice that I wouldn't give to my younger self. Not to compare myself to a lot of people, and don't worry what other people think. Just focus on you. The next question I have is, how do you manage your time both your YouTube and personal life. I do have a schedule. As some of you guys know, I have a full-time job 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and I'm a part-time undergrad student. I'm taking 2 classes right now to keep going with the program, and of course a YouTube channel. So my schedule is Monday and Tuesday after work. I mostly focus on my school homeworks and assignments, and Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, these 3 days I focus most on my YouTube channel, including with editing and filming. To be honest, editing definitely take a lot of time, more than like you filming. The only day that I can enjoy myself with my family and friends is Saturday and Sunday, and of course my gym crush. I have been using this schedule for a while, and it actually works for me. Sometimes school couldn't get over on my YouTube schedule. It kind of stressed me out a little bit sometimes. But it's life, it's up and down, and we just have to manage and deal with it. But everything has been working out so far for me with this schedule, and I'm loving it. I feel really happy with everything in my life right now. So everything is working out for me so far. So that also advice for you, if you have like really busy schedule, just schedule everything out and stick with it. Then you will see how everything works out for you. Next question. This question is a little bit choosy. Do you have a tops energy or a bottom energy in relationship? I have a tops energy in relationship. I even have a few friends say the same thing about me as well. I don't know. I just think that I'm very independent, and I'm kind of aggressive when it comes to decisions and make decisions. So I do have tops energy. What kind of movie do you like? I love about science fiction movie. Everything relate to Earth, planets, aliens. I just love those movies so much because I feel like it's very mysterious. I always care what's happening and what's going on, in the movie. And I also love Harry Potter. If you ask me if any movie or series that I can watch the rest of my life and again, Harry Potter is the one. And I feel like I watch Harry Potter almost every year, and usually around this holiday time. I don't know why, I just feel cozy. I just feel like magical whenever I watch Harry Potter. What are some travel tips for solo travel? I don't have a lot of tips for you, but based on my experience, personally, I love to do a lot of research before I go into somewhere. I just think that because nowadays, if you want to exploring historical places, area, or museum, nowadays you have to purchase a ticket. So I would recommend you to do a lot of research and see what's going on around wherever you go, and just purchase ahead. Excuse me. So you don't want to be there spending a few hours in your hotel and do some research. So I recommend you do a research before you go anywhere. I think that will save you so much time, and you will have so much fun. And don't forget a book. What kind of guys do you like? I don't have any preference, especially when it comes to race, and I think this shouldn't be like a thing for people to say that they have a preference. I believe that every race is beautiful. We are human, but I'm more about personality, humanity, funny, and of course friendly. But when it comes to relationship, a lot of people have great personality, but if there's no connection and chemistry, I don't think their relationship will working out. What is your dream job? My dream job is a job that can make a lot of money. I don't know what is my dream job right now. I just know that I would love to have a job that I can make a lot of money, but at the same time, I have to be passionate about the job that I do. A lot of time, you can have a job, make a lot of money, but you're not passionate about it. I just feel like one day you will drain out of that job, and you will hate it. Like you will regret that you never done something that you're passionate about. How do you cut your own hair? Oh my god, I just got my own hair this morning. I have the 3-way mirror that I purchased on Amazon, and of course I have the haircut kit. I have been using this for a long time. How do I cut it? I just know my number. I just know what type of haircut I want. I have been having this haircut for a few years now, and you know, just very short and sweet. You know, of course at the beginning I make a lot of mistake, you know, like some spot I missed, but you know, the more that you cut, you know, the more that you will learn how to cut your hair and the style that you want. You know, I really enjoy cutting my own hair because it kind of relaxing me out sometimes. I feel like I learn a new skill and save some money and it, you know, it's just very satisfying. Big spoon or little spoon? Depends. When it comes to cuddle, I definitely most of the time I prefer big spoon. I don't know why. I just like to hold somebody. How are you and Chinquas doing? We are good and we are doing very well actually. Oh my god, it's about to be 6 months since I start talking to him. It's just crazy that, you know, time fly, and I just feel like I know him for a long time. We very respect each other life, you know, schedule. I just love that what we have, and hopefully this will, you know, working out for us. I just know that I'm just going to give 100% my effort, you know, with him, and you know, just doing my part. Are you gay or bi? Well, I think you don't know the answer. Oh, this is a very interesting question. John, you seem very sweet and genuine, but have you ever get into trouble of any kind? Yes, I have. Actually, when I was in Vietnam, I got into a fight with a guy, you know, in my school, and you know, that guy was very like aggressive. He was the person that a lot of students in school that actually is afraid of him, but I don't remember how I got into the fight with him. You know, one day during the lunch break, me and him went in the back of the school and we got into the fight, and when we was fighting, he took out a knife and he was cut in my elbow right here. Let me show you guys. I think I still have the scar. You guys see that? This is a scar. Like, he cut over here and then have my skin open. I know that he didn't try to stab me. I just know that he just tried to cut me somehow, somewhere. You know, just, you know, scare me and scare people around watching us. So we got caught, and then I got suspended, you know, for a week. And I think he got suspended for like maybe a month or something, because, you know, he holds a weapon. But that's the trouble I got into back then. The next question is, what are some of your favorite things to do to unwind or have discovered you enjoy this year? Definitely my YouTube channel. You know, I discovered so much about myself. I learned so much, and you know, I just very enjoying doing YouTube. Like, you know, I would never thought I was sitting in my computer and my laptop for hours just to editing. I just enjoy editing so much. I don't know why. It's just one of the things that I discover about myself. It's actually make me exciting to editing, to come out with, you know, a video. You know, like, I enjoy the process. Like, it's just very interesting, and I'm happy about it. Another thing I discovered this year is that I started liking to read. It's just weird because, you know, the first few years back then, first few years back, I hate reading because part of it I didn't understand what, you know, these vocabularies mean, and it's kind of hard for me to understand. But now I kind of have a little bit of idea and have kind of understand a little bit more with English. So reading all these books and, you know, self motivations, it just helped me so much. So I start liking to read more, and I, you know, looking for, you know, more books to read. If you guys have any recommendations, please comment down below. I would love to. Anything. What are some things that you have learned about yourself since starting to vlog? Do you know, I just you know, be myself more. Like I feel like a lot of videos and even my own videos beginning, I feel like there's a lot of form of acting. Like I feel like it kind of take away something from me, like being myself. When I start vlogging and talking more, I feel like I can't be myself, and I just express, you know, everything what I in my head, you know, the way that I say, and literally just very authentic, and I want to keep it this way. You know, I don't want to be acting or try to be somebody else, but you know, in the future, if there's a formal video or I work with brands, I still want to be myself. I want to be this way instead of, you know, acting a little here and there. It's the difference when it comes to acting, but I just want to keep, you know, authentic self and be myself like this. And you know, I learned a lot. You know, in a million years I would never thought that I speak in front of a camera like this. And you know, I'm still not get used to when I speak in front of camera like this in public. But when, you know, in my own zone, I'm just very comfortable. You know, looking back at my first video, I was just scared and weird, and I didn't know what to say. I mean, even now, sometimes I still don't know what to say sometimes. But I definitely are getting more comfortable every day. You know, speaking in front of a camera and sharing, you know, my feelings and my thoughts, it's kind of therapy to me. You know, before I used to keep a lot of feelings for myself. You know, I never want to express my feelings to other people. But start vlogging, speaking in front of a camera, you know, I feel like I have a chance to speaking with a person, you know, sitting here and listening to my story and listening to my opinions and my thoughts. It definitely helped me to know to relieve a lot, you know, with my feelings. So I expressing my feelings, my thought, my story, my experience to you, and I'm happy to share it with you, and I'm just comfortable with it. So that's all I have for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoying the video, and hopefully I answer all the questions that you guys have for me. If you guys have any other questions, please just comment down below and I will answer them when I have a chance. I just want to say thank you to each one of you. You know, you guys have been, you know, showing me some love and care for me and being supporting me, and of course, thank you, God. I'm really grateful. I got what I needed instead of what I want for my life, family, my friends, and the people that who love and care for me, including you guys. I just hope that the blessing continue to come. You know, the lesson, the grow, and everything. So I'm just thankful, grateful, and fulfilled. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Enjoy your time with your family and friends and just eat everything you want. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.